In this FL Studio 20 video, I'm going to show you the exact process I use to make beats. The kids are in the background probably screaming, playing basketball, getting homeschooled and all that stuff, and I'm going to show you anyway, alright? I'm not going to show you in any particular order. I don't even know what I'm going to do for a beat, so just make sure you just stay tuned. Oh yeah, this is a live stream, so anyway. So first, open it up. Got the playlist here, plus I got 20.1. I just upgraded to FL Studio 20.1. They brought back some key buttons that I like to use. One of them is this. By the way, F4 will open up another sequence, and then you can say like bass. If you hit F4 again, you can put like piano. If you hit F4 again, you can put like drums. And then F5 will show you the playlist. F6 will show you the step sequencer. So FL Studio 20.1 brought back this button right here, and this button, whoa, this is a beast. This is the loop mode. So basically, if you have a super long melody and you still just want to keep the beat right in here going crazy, you can do that. So I'll explain. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. So insert. Shout out to Van Brown. I got that from him. You can use Absinthe. I'm gonna start with Absinthe Native Instruments. What's up? Oh, I need to put on my headphones. So I'm probably gonna use this the first thing I hear. I'm gonna start showing you the keyboard too, because I'm playing the keyboard actually. Oh yeah, I'm live. I'm talking to you like tutorial format, but whatever. Also, I hope you can hear the sound. I haven't done too much sound checks. Okay, I'm gonna use that. So I kind of use myself as a sampler. I just play on the keys because, you know, classically trained. Make sure you get those piano lessons. Shout out to my boy Jermaine Griggs at hearandplay.com. Get all your piano lessons there. Make sure that you get that piano background. That piano background is key. It's going to help you do a lot of stuff. We're going to start doing piano and chords and all that good stuff, but for now, yes, go to the help, go to tools, then go to dump, last 2 minutes. So if you go dump, and then I'm gonna go slide over to that little thing I played right here. Boom. That's the keyboard is tripping. Got the keyboard. By the way, get the little stickers. I'll put a link. Wifey got that for me for, I think, Father's Day. Little stickers on there to show you how to do it. So then you just go over to what you played, and then you hit the option button, and then you hold option and then drag, and then hold option and then X. That'll cut. And then select all with option and A or control A. Just depends on if you're using a Mac or PC, and then control V to paste all of it. And then so you want to get the tempo. So the tempo that you play something's 1. The tempo you play is, you know, you count bars 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 4. So then you can right click on the tempo right here and go tap, and so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the general tempo. So what you do is you select all, and then you probably have to move it out to 4 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what it sounds like. Move it up to pattern. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. So this must have been a 2-bar pattern. So it's probably like, there you go. So it's kind of high in the higher register, so I'm gonna go shift and shift it down a couple keys. Oh. Oh. And then you can go up. Oh. This key felt special. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna put some drums, quick drums to it. So the cool thing about beats, okay, so this is kind of like what I'm discovering. Like when you make a beat for an artist, they don't necessarily want you to do a billion things. And I'm trying to be more conscientious of that. Like when you do a beat for an artist, they usually need like mental space and room to do what they need to do. And as a producer, you might want to make the beat and be like, man, this is gonna be the hardest beat I ever made. And hey, some people have that gift to go out and do that, and then that's what they do. For you, you might want to just think, what is best for the artist? What is gonna sound good for the artist? And let me do that. So I'm going to try to give them room. So one of my homies, he likes to do his kicks right after. The way I usually do it is I'll do a lot of percussions first. Like I'll do the percussions and then I'll do the drums and the kicks last, like the kicks and the snares last. But I try to also flip and change the way even I make beats just to like try new stuff. So let's add the kick right after the melody and see what happens. So something like that, right? So one thing we can do with the melody, you might go the melody, okay, what do we do with the melody? One thing we can do with the melody, and this is what I hear is new in the 20.1. Something that we can do is, I guess it can map. They said it maps like to like channel 5 or something. So if we put something on channel 5, let me see if this works. See if I can figure it out right quick. They said it's gonna be routed to each. Maybe that's if. Anyway, what am I trying to show you? Oh yeah, the halftime or gross beat. Like how do we make the melodies more interesting? One thing we can do easy is put halftime on it. And a lot of time if you use halftime, you're gonna have to move the whole entire beat up an octave. Okay, Okay, so that's, let me show you a better example of that. I'm gonna move it back down, and then so a cool little thing you can do right with the melody, if you use halftime, is for one of them. So I'm gonna duplicate this and make another instance of absinthe. I'm gonna copy it and then I'm gonna paste it right here. But then for this one, I'm not gonna put halftime on it. You see, I changed the channel up one, and then so this is gonna be like the raw. This is gonna be like the raw. Oh, I'm gonna have to move it down now. So this, we can call this like the what do we call this? We'll call this like the hook version. We'll call this the hook version. And then we'll call this one, you hear this one is affected by halftime. We'll call this the verse version. And you'll see why. So let's see. All right. So when we come out to here, one thing we're also going to want to do. So now we have the first pattern, the drums. The one that is called drums, I put everything on just for this situation. So I put everything on it. And then if you go over to it and then you select, even here in the playlist, you can right click and click split by channel. That'll make all of your channels get like tracked out, so to speak. So then you hold shift, you select all of them and you drag them over. So now boom, I got all of them, and you can delete this one. And if you didn't delete this one, you'll see it, you can peel it off because you did that split by channel thing, so you can peel it off each one. But I'm gonna delete all these. So now we got the whole beat right here, and then we got the version, the hook version, and the verse version of this thing right here, of the melody. So we got this if I'm soloing it. And then the other one. So what we'll do is we'll duplicate it, but then we will separate the hook and the verse. So let's go with, let's remind ourselves again. So it's the verse version. And then this one is the hook version. So let's say so start off with the hook version and then do your intro. To do intro, an easy way, like none of this is like law. An easy way is just to remove all the drums. That's the hook, and then we'll let the verse version come in and take out some things. Let's say the verse is over right there. So I actually don't even like this. So another alternative would be to take one of these and go or do both. That doesn't sound too good. So anyway, you got the gist. You can do different things to change up your verse. So like, or the hook, or like just your melody. So for another thing you could do is you could put glitch on here. Glitch is a good plugin, and then you could like have a preset for a tape stop. All that is the tape stop right here, and then I have it on the very last last 2 beats. If you go here and make the beats 8, and then for the tape stop parameter, you would switch it down to 4 beats like this, and then you'll hear it like this. Oh, hold on, didn't do it. It's likely because it's probably on the other one. Okay, so that's something you can do. You can do a tape stop. You can also reverb your melody, put more reverb on it. You could also put you could do like a filter. Let's see, you could do like a love filter. You can do a preset. And then you can right click and go create automation clip, and then that will you can then affect it. You can then affect it. Hold on, let me back up a little bit. And then another thing you can do is you can vary the 808s like in your beat. So you can go to the pattern and go make unique, and then you hear it. So that will break up some monotony. You can also do your drum, your hats. You can make unique. You're doing make unique, so it only like will change this particular one and not all of them. But if you prefer to do all of them, then do all of them. But you can like hold Option and L, and then right before the snare right here, you can select it and then hold Alt and then U, and it'll give you that chop. So those are a few things you could do for your beat, melody wise. So it's taking it from the top. I'm gonna start another one, open up, just hit insert, open up like Citrus or something like that. We're gonna try a different one. I gotta see if anybody can even see or hear this. That's that Phrygian scale. Sometimes I'll just lay down an idea so that I can move forward and then change the voice of it later. And then you can hold Alt and hit Q to quantize it. I seen some people ask me how I do the duplicate. You just hold Alt, and then once you do it, you hold Alt and then B, or it's Option and B. One of those and B, and then it'll do it. And the reason why I don't know is because I got a Logitech computer that I'm holding this Windows button right here. I don't know what that is for you at the house, so it's either Option or I think it's Option. I think I got it written down somewhere. So this is nice and weird. Sometimes I just like to use weird sounds and see how it'll work out. Something I learned from Avicii, you can just, okay, so say I got this kick, right? And say I want to change it, or say I just want to sample others. You just hit the middle thing, you just click it, and then it'll just move. It'll allow you to sample different kicks or different anything that you want to move into it. So something with melodies you can do is you can layer them. So let's say we got this sound. Say we're not even feeling the sound, right? Say we can want to replace it with, or not even replace it, but just add on another sound on top of it. We can go to something like FM8 and then go copy and then paste. I'm gonna move it up an octave. Alright, so sometimes if you don't hear anything that you like in the melody, just scrap it. Just scrap it entirely. So that's what I'm about to do. And then you can replace it with something like FL keys just to get another bass sound that you can then change and throw in like another sound over. That'll pretty much get you where you want to go in terms of your variation in your melodies. So waiting for this FL keys to open up. So then you just start with a beat. some American trap, R&B trap, American trap, major chords, American trap, major chords, minor chords. Alright, let's say I'm going to start off with that little thing. Let me see, record. Let me see if I remember it. It didn't start from the beginning. So something you can do is you can throw in another sound, and just like you got that one constant like the chords, you can then put a melody around that and it should sound decent. I'm just using Okay, you see I put a parametric EQ on, but I put it on the master track. That's not usually what you want to do. But if you mess up, and just go replace and hit delete. Take it off. So, gotta wrap it up. Hope you learned something. Basically, switch up the melodies. You can switch up like chords. You can switch up different sounds, different octaves. A lot of stuff you could do with melodies. A lot of stuff that you could do with production. Till next time. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll holla at you. Peace.